Lanjan? A fiery airwave of lightning and thunder before the storm stroked his ears, and a low magnetic voice went into his ears. Not enough. Lan Wangji's lips pursed slightly, and he repeated, not enough. Wei Wuxian's half of body went numb, and he stared blankly at that impeccable face for a while. Thousands of thoughts like horses galloped past in his mind. Wei Wuxian finally understood the good intentions of the ancestors of the Lan clan. Just because the ancestors knew that their family members were talented in a certain way, in order to prevent their descendants from bullying Tao companions, they established the rule of twice a week. Lanzan, let me go. We are making such loud noise, your uncle is going to rush in with a whip. If you don't want to be hit by him, Help! Mr. Lan, help! Lan Wangji's heavy breathing buried on top of him. Hearing this, he couldn't help taking a bite on his warm, throbbing neck vein. Ah! Wei Wuxian cried out, you've changed, little old-fashioned. When I first met you, you weren't like this. Lan Wangji left a few marks on him. His chest vibrated slightly, and his deep voice condensed into a concise and powerful sentence. It's you who took off my forehead ribbon. Wei Wuxian grabbed his arm and was stunned by the words, Ah? Lan Wangji let out a slow and heavy breath, bit Wei Wuxian's lower jaw lightly, raised his head to look for his eyes, and kissed the tears from the corners of his eyes. He said slowly and clearly, when we first met, and you took off my forehead ribbon, you should have expected such thing to happen. This is me whose forehead ribbon is taken off. Wei Wuxian was still holding a strand of black hair on Lan Wangji's shoulders in his hand. Hearing the words, he frantically looked around and finally found the damned rag. He caught it in a frenzy of joy and was about to tie it up for Lan Wangji, but Lan Wangji snatched it and threw it aside. Wei Wuxian was startled and blinked. Can't I put it on for you? Lan Wangji made a sonorous conclusion. Since you take it off, you can't regret. Wei Wuxian hadn't gone to the cold spring these days. He was full of rebellion and couldn't hold back, jumped up and down like a monkey and did not abide by rules all the day. What's amazing was that the teachers in each class didn't criticize or even talk about him. It was unknown whether they were used to it or gave up themselves. There were children unconvinced naturally. The teachers gave a statement. Although Wei Ying joined the Lan clan and also had a household registration, he was a man, and he need not to abide by the rules as women abide by the rules of her husband's family. He retained the nature of Yunmeng Jiang's clan style and respected Jiang's clan motto. Thus he was different from children of the Lan clan who were bound by 3,000 clan rules. So his status was naturally special. Hearing this, Wei Wuxian was stunned for a moment. He didn't expect that those big old-fashioned and old-fashioned really accepted Lan Wangji's words on the clan meeting and made an exception for him. It was really an unprecedented initiative since the establishment of the Gusu Lan clan. The clan elders originally did not know how to do with Wei Wuxian. After Wei Wuxian came back from the Lotus Pier, he became obedient, and they regarded it as his sincerity. However, they did not live in peace for a few days, and the people who complained every day began to queue up outside the door early in the morning. Wherever they went, the name of Wei Wuxian was heard everywhere. Wei Wuxian's illegal record filled a room like snowflakes, seemed to be about to fall down and bury the people below. The old men wanted to be quiet. It was hard to fight with Wei Wuxian, and it was not good to vomit blood every day. Thinking of Lan Wangji's words, they had to accept and persuaded Lan Qiren at the same time. Lan Qiren was angry secretly. He didn't want to admit Wei Wuxian's special status, and he didn't want to be in charge. So he just became an ostrich. Whenever someone complained to him about Wei Wuxian, he always said that he did not know. What? Wei Ying? I don't know. What did he do? I don't know. You can go to look for Lan Wangji. I really don't know. Shaking his head as he spoke, he accelerated his pace and walked, gradually shrinking into a small point in the distance. Thinking of Lan Wangji's unprecedented performance that argued for him in the clan meeting, Wei Wuxian felt sweet in his heart. His face became more and more complacent. He returned to the silence room, stroked Lan Wangji's chest and said, That's right. I am a man same as you. We should be equal. Lanjan, shouldn't you call me husband too? Lan Wangji's corner of eyes moved slightly and glanced at him. Wei Wuxian giggled and continued to tease him. Just call now. Lan Wangji endured for a while, but Wei Wuxian didn't give up. He had to grab his hands and pressed him under. What? Gege wants to play games with me again? Wei Wuxian squinted at him with a meaningful smile. His legs wrapped around Lan Wangji's waist and bound his lower body tightly. Can you still move? The series of blockades from Wei Wuxian's thighs and calves to the ankles seemed to be light and casual, but in fact, they blocked the key points and meridians of the opponent's lower body tightly.
If you wish to experience the full, unedited storyline, please click the link below. Feel easy to click the link to watch the full uncut version.